Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Breakout Bag Lunch, and today is February 6th, 2026. We are looking at a fantastic green day, actually. A profit of $357.78. And this was all just from one trade. I also did trade in the Apex account for the eval and took the same trade on that account, and we're up a little over $1,000. So getting closer to passing that eval, and I'm just going to go over the one trade I took and do a little bit of reflection and get ready for next week. If you look at the higher time frame trend, at least before market open, we were in a downtrend pretty much, or making lower highs and lower lows like I mentioned before, but looks like we had reclaimed this area, this zone that was acting as supply. This area of resistance became support. You can also notice that we were above VWAP, solidly above VWAP, in the overnight session and in pre-market. So, the fact that we were above VWAP and we had a move above this area that was acting as a resistance yesterday, that kind of led me to a long bias. So we had this extremely strong open. We have a bullish break of the 500 opening range and then a move down. And this is where I looked for an opportunity to go long. Typically, I like to wait for a retest of VWAP, but we got a retest of this 50%-ish, 61.8% area, and I decided that because we were near this area that was acting as a support, that this was a good trade to take. But just looking back at this, I probably should have waited until we actually touch this area of support. But once I was in a trade, this candle here acted as additional confirmation to go long. And this was a messy move up. It wasn't clean, but ultimately I hit the profit target, which was the high of day. So around here, if you look, we actually did have another move down following this uptrend. I didn't take this trade on Topstep account. I just took it on a sim account, but basically you can see that we are making higher highs and higher lows. So I waited for this area to be confirmed as a higher low. We know that this is a higher low if we can move past, let's say, this area here. What we have is a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So if we can move past this area, this confirms that this here was a higher low and that we're still in a bullish trend. So I took a long here. Again, this is just on the simulated account, and I came out with some good profits. I probably should have just taken this trade on the Apex and Topstep accounts as well, but I just wanted to be more conservative. Just in terms of room for improvement, I could have waited for a retest of this zone at 1016. I probably look at taking 2 or 3 trades a day, even when I have a good start to the day. Typically, when I make a big trade like this, I just shut down the computer. But I'm starting to gain more confidence in my setup and my understanding of the market. So, if I see a setup I like, I will take another trade or 2 trades. Now, when I say this, I don't mean I'm going to overtrade or just take trades for the heck of it. If I see a good setup I'll take it, and that will lead to more profit. Overall, we're still down in terms of account balance, but really, all I need is one or two more good days, and I'll be able to request a payout, which is very exciting. It's not going to be a big payout, but it'll be a payout regardless. If we look at the calendar, what we need for a payout, at least in this account, is at least 5 days with a profit of $150 or more. They just changed this rule actually. So for the new express funded accounts, it's 3 days with a consistency target of 40%, I believe. But for this account, I need 5 days of profit of at least $150. So if I have a really good day Monday or Tuesday or both, ideally, I should be able to actually request a payout. And again, that is very exciting to think about. All right, then I'm going to end the video here because I don't think there's anything else I want to mention. If you have anything you want to draw my attention, please let me know. But if not, I will talk to you all on Monday. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Bye.